In the olden days, getting your temperature taken meant sliding a glass thermometer filled with mercury under your tongue for like 3 minutes. And all you could do was think, don't bite, don't bite, don't bite. Then you had to hold the thermometer at the perfect angle to be able to read it. Later, digital thermometers cut down on the tongue time and the squinting lines. Now technology has brought us a new way to take your degrees while tracking disease. Here's Alie Ward to explain.
This is Inder Singh, founder of a company called Kinsa. Most of his career has been spent on issues that affect children and health, and the work he's doing now, tracking fever spikes and clusters through the use of thermometers, data analysis, and broad mapping technology, is an extension of that same passion.
Our mission since inception is to try and curb the spread of infectious illness through early detection and early response.
Using a network of at-home smart thermometers, Kinsa has built an infrastructure for an early warning system to track and ideally stop the spread of illness, such as COVID-19. Not only can the app that's connected to the thermometers keep track of your family's temperature history, the data gathered also flows to Kinsa to compile into maps for possible infectious disease tracking. I met Inder in Oakland, California, to talk about how the thermometers, the app, and mapping components of Kinsa can be instructive on a micro and macro level.
The thermometer provides value to the person using it, but also the greater whole of humanity, the more data points we have.
The goal here is to create enough value that you want to use the system. Not only does it take a temperature, but it answers questions that you really care about when you or your child feel sick. It's, how sick am I? What do I do?
Over the years of development, the Kinsa thermometers have evolved from these early models to these. One is an ear thermometer, which provides an almost instantaneous temperature reading, and the other is the more traditional stick thermometer, which reads temperature in under 8 seconds.
Why is fever important? Why is that something that we should measure in ourselves and as a population?
Fever is one of the most common responses that your body has to an infection. Your body is trying to fight off an infection, and it's raising the temperature to make it inhospitable for the virus. But at the population level, what we're doing is mapping the number of people that have a fever in different locations in the country. And we're also looking at how quickly it's transmitting, how quickly an illness is spreading in that population. So we've got this fever levels and we've got transmission information, and those two pieces of the data have proven to be really valuable in identifying where COVID-19 is spreading early, well before the healthcare system sees it.
And to the question of privacy.
It's not mathematically possible to identify an individual based on that data. All the data we're providing is aggregated, anonymized data. Now you could send the test kits in, send the PPE in, send the virologists in, and contain an outbreak early while you let the surrounding areas that are unaffected continue on with normal life. You're saving lives and livelihoods and keeping the economy open. That's the value of an early warning system.
An early warning system that values all human life.